Hello, this is Dave Gleason with another orchard update. Today we're in an orchard just outside of Yakima, and springtime is starting to happen. Things are turning green after all the gray days of winter and cold weather and snowy conditions. Spring is a nice change, and the nuances of color that develop little by little as things warm up are, to me, always fascinating. Almost as fascinating as the weather, because it has a huge impact on our operations, because we farm outside, of course, and the trees need some of the gifts that the weather brings us, moisture and blue skies, clear air, bright sunshine. They're great parts of what we do around here, and this is one of my favorite times of year. You know, the trees look dead all winter long, and we know they're alive, but when they start waking up again, the buds start to swell, and we start to see tiny green leaves begin to come out, and then a few leaves followed by flowers. And it's a process that I never get tired of. This particular orchard has 3 varieties on it. We have Autumn Glory, Cosmic Crisp, and Honey Crisp at this location. And each of those has its own unique characteristics, unique flavors, but also unique in their appearance. And the trees too are quite unique in their growth habits, how they build limbs and the angles of the limbs, how they grow from top to bottom. Some trees are basal dominant, where they like to continue to grow new wood at their base. Cosmic Crisp is that way. Honey Crisp likes to put branches out, but it can get very slow in the top growth as well. So we have to work hard when we're building new trees to keep the energy pushing up to the top of the trees. And if we get a little greedy and start trying to grow fruit too early, fruit is like an anchor, and it slows the tree's growth, and then sometimes we don't reach the space that we want to in order to have the yields. If we don't have wood, we can't have fruit. So that's something that we think about carefully before we start a new orchard. But even as we're maintaining the blocks that we're growing, we have to think about how that variety grows and how we fit things together to maximize the yield and the quality. Autumn Glory in particular is a bit more grower friendly. In some ways it gives us nice branch angles, and it tends to want to have flowers every year at a level that is sufficient for good crop load. Some other blocks, some other varieties tend to want to have fruit one year and not the next. They put all their flowers and effort into a year, and then they take a year off. So we try to manage things, manipulate the trees a bit through crop load management, and pruning is the first operation that we do that in, where we're reducing the total number of flower buds per tree. So when we make a spur, change it by cutting the flower off into a resting spur when it has no flower, then the next year it should have a flower. So we can help balance out the crop by adjusting how many flowers there are per tree. This has to be one of my favorite days so far this year. We have blue sky, light clouds, and spectacular sunshine. So this is Dave Gleason with another orchard update. Thanks for watching.